OK， 起飛。So SFO to AMS. Welcome aboard. 好啦，9個鐘頭到阿姆斯特丹，到時再見啦。OK， 仲有1個鐘頭，1個鐘頭15分鐘就到啦。食係咁先。Thank you.
You're welcome.
OK， 啱啱先至到咗 airport， 就係呢一間 Marcus Executive Service 嗰度等我哋嘅 transport 去 hotel。OK， 呢個係我哋嘅 executive 車。And here's our driver, Derek. Derek. Nice gentleman.
You want to sit in front or?
Oh, I'll sit in front.
You sit in front?
Yeah, I sit in front.
Would you like to sit in front to
Yeah,
make the film?
Yes. So what does Amsterdam mean? Anything? Oh, damn, D-A-M. What does it really mean?
Now I will show you because... Madam, can you hear me better now? Because I put it on the speakers?
Yeah.
You can hear me better?
I can hear you. Don't worry.
The dam?
Yeah?
That's the dam square. Now,
I know, but...
Yeah. This year we are celebrating the 750th birthday of Amsterdam. So Amsterdam is founded in 1275. And there's a river, we will surely pass the river, and it's called the River Amstel. Yeah? And the first dike, actually the first square they made in the River Amstel was the dam square. So in that time, the name of Amsterdam was Amstelredam. But that was a bit long. So later on, they made it Amsterdam.
So Amstel is also the name of a beer.
So Amstel beer.
Yeah.
Yes. It's from Heineken. But like the Dam Square, that was the first square in Amsterdam. And where the square was, and like the street where the Warmoestraat, where your hotel is, that was the first street in Amsterdam in 1275.
1275.
So that is where Amsterdam is founded. And as you know, we had in the 17th century, we had the East Indian Trading Company, you know, and in that time, Amsterdam was one of the richest cities in the
Golden Age.
The Golden Age. Yes, Golden Age. Now, like on the Dam Square, there's the Royal Palace. But before it was the Royal Palace, it was a town hall from Amsterdam. And it's made on 13,000 wooden stilts. So you can see how big it is. And it's open for the public. So it's very interesting for you to go inside and see Amsterdam in the Golden Age. Then you can see how rich Amsterdam was with all the marble and everything, and everything they built in that time.
The East Indies and the West India Company.
The West Indian Company and the East Indian Trading Company.
Yeah.
The East Indian Trading Company, they were doing spices in Indonesia, and the West Indian Trading Company was slavery.
Africa.
Yes. And the English, they also, here, right there you can see, now we are minus 3.8 meters below sea level.
Huh.
See?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was always a fight between the English and the Dutch in the West Indies. Yeah. And the West Indies is now what they call the Caribbean. And the East Indian Trading Company. Actually, that was the first stock market because you could buy shares in the East Indian Trading Company. So that's why they became so wealthy as well.
I think the Dutch Navy devastated the Spaniard first.
No, the Spaniards, they were in the West Indies, in America, and the Portuguese, they were in Indonesia. So there was a big fight between the Portuguese and the Dutch in Indonesia.
But this is before the British. Before the British Navy.
They were in the West Indies. They were in the Caribbean. The British were more in India, Ceylon.
Yes, we will visit the Rijks Museum. Is it called?
Rijks Museum. Yes.
Hope to see some of the old maritime ship.
But then you should go to the Maritime Museum.
Yeah, we have time to go to the Maritime Museum. There's a big ship there, right?
Yeah, there's a big ship there. Yeah, in the Maritime Museum. And then it's very close to the central station. Yes. And from your hotel, if you would like to walk there, it is maybe 20 minutes. We call it the South X.
And this is the financial district?
This is the financial district, and it's a combination of law firms, banking, and housing, of course.
What is this building?
This building here, we call it the Star Wars. Yeah, it used to be a bank. Yeah, it used to be a bank, and now it's a law firm. And here inside, here's the Uber head office. Here's the Uber head office on your left-hand side, sir. The Uber head office, and you can see the old building inside the new one. Uber.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's Uber here, right?
There's a lot of Uber. Yes. Yeah. And if you take a taxi, then if you take an Uber, that's quite safe.
Is it pretty relaxing to live here, or is it tense?
No, it's really relaxing, man.
Relaxing?
Yes. Amsterdam has a really laid-back atmosphere.
Oh, that's nice, actually.
That's why everybody
likes it.
Yeah. And especially now among the young kids, they don't want to work full-time anymore. They want to work 25 hours a week, and then relax, sit in the sunshine, or go to the beach or whatever.
What are some of the major industries here?
Of course, we have a big harbor,
And
we have the biggest cocoa beans,
Oh, cocoa.
Coffee.
Cocoa beans storage in whole Europe.
Okay.
All the cocoa beans are stored here.
Very good.
And then, of course, we have our financial district. We have banking, we have law firms, we have the IT. Of course, we have tourism.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. That's what actually the foundation of Amsterdam.
A lot of interesting architecture.
Yes, a lot of interesting buildings. Yeah.
So things we need to try: food, apple pie.
The apple pie. You can go to the place that I gave you. This is on the same canal as the Anne Frank house, and you have to try bitterballs.
Bitterball.
Bitterballs.
What's that?
It's like a croquette. You know croquette?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But that in a round, and then in a round.
Oh.
And we call it bitterballs, but it doesn't. It's not bitter, of course. And what they also do, later in the afternoon, they serve an Amsterdam platter, and that is with pickled onions. How do you call it? Pickled onions with Dutch cheese and raw sausage.
Raw.
Yeah, it's raw sausage. But it's not as raw as you think it is.
What's it called? This called the. You call it. This is
Amsterdam platter.
Amsterdam platter.
Amsterdam platter. Yes. So you have cheese, the onions, and the sausage, the raw sausage.
Where can I get an Amsterdam platter?
In the same place as the apple pie.
Oh, yeah. I see.
It's a very nice place to be during the afternoon. Yeah.
And we don't have to make a reservation.
There you don't have to make a reservation. Oh, that is just a bar, a cafe.
Oh, so
Yeah. Now we will entering the city from the east, actually. And this is one of the main streets going into Amsterdam. And this is also in the end of this street is where the old Jewish quarter used to be. It's also where the Jewish memorial is.
Mm. Oh, that's where the Anne Frank house is?
No, the Anne Frank house is in the middle of the city, near the
Oh.
Western Tower. But this is the memorial. Here's the memorial with all the names of all the Jews that didn't come back from the war.
Here?
No, it's a little bit further. I will show you. But this is the street actually where in the time of the pressed newspapers, like the paper newspapers, this were all.
oh, these are metros.
These are the metros. Yeah. But this is a famous Amsterdam newspaper, Het Parool, this one, and also the one here on the left. But nowadays there are hotels because there's no printed newspaper almost anymore, just a little bit. But this were all where all the presses were, where all the newspapers were made.
Nice mural.
Yeah, nice murals. Eh?
There's a lot of museum around here.
Yeah.
This is a city, but it looks very relaxed.
It is, man.
It doesn't
It
look
is.
like it's very.
The only thing you have to worry about is the bicycles,
Oh.
because they're all on the red lanes.
Uh-huh.
And the problem with the bicycles is that they ignore all the rules. So if you just cross the road, then you have to be careful because otherwise somebody might hit you. Now these two buildings here on the right and on the left is from the City University, University of Amsterdam, and we have several buildings through the city where the university is.
They say I need to visit Jordaan.
Jordaan,
Jordaan.
that's where I live.
Really?
I live there.
They say it's very beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm born and raised in the Jordaan.
Oh.
I live in the street where I was born.
Wow.
And my whole family comes from the same street.
What's
My
the
grandmother, my father, everybody was born. The whole family is born in the same street.
what's museum?
Museum Quarter. That's where the Rijksmuseum is.
Oh, oh.
So it's Museum Quarter.
Ah.
So you can just follow the sign.
Oh, so we are near the Wreck Museum now.
Yeah, you're right in the middle. So if you want to go to
Oh,
the,
yeah.
no, it's a little bit far away. It's more, I think 1.5 kilometers, something like that. But if you go through town, then you just like a car, you have to go all the way like this. And if you walk, you can walk in a straight line. Here you can see how people live on houseboats. You can find
Oh, houseboat.
Houseboats, yes.
You can rent a houseboat.
You can rent it.
For tourists too.
Yeah.
Is it expensive to buy an apartment or something here?
Yes, madam, it's quite expensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are we talking about? Like a
Like you're talking about $15,000 a square meter.
per square meter?
So if you want to buy 50 square meters, that's already $750,000 US.
Euro.
Yes.
No,
Here's the-
US dollar, he
Oh,
said.
US
Yeah,
dollars. Oh,
yeah.
oh, oh.
Here, these cars are really popular, the electric cars.
Fiat.
This here on your left hand side, this is the Jewish memorial with all the names in all the tiles with all the names of over 100,000 people that didn't come back from the war. Yeah.
Oh, this place is cool.
That's
Graag.
what kind of name is that?
Where?
Oh, I mean that.
On the sign.
Yeah.
It's a dentist.
Dentist?
Ja, is het tandartspraktijk. Dentist is dentist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Are you just planting some new flowers, I think?
So many people looking at that.
Here on your right-hand side, this is the Portuguese synagogue.
Ah!
Yeah, this is the Portuguese synagogue, just right here. This big building over there. And here on your left-hand side, this is the Jewish synagogue. Also with the Jewish museum.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these must-see places in
And
TripAdvisor.
this statue over there, yeah, is called the Dokwerker. That was a memorial of the first, how do you call it, strike against the Nazis
Oh, I
in
see.
1942. Yeah, it was held here.
The Portuguese. Oh, this is where the
This is the Portuguese,
Portuguese.
and this is the Jewish synagogue. Yeah,
These are the Jewish from Portugal.
yeah, Jewish from Portugal. Yes, there are a lot of Jews coming from Portugal.
Aha.
Yeah. Yeah, just about when we passed the traffic lights, that's the Waterlooplein, like Waterloo from Napoleon, Waterloo Square, and that is the oldest flea market of Amsterdam. Flea market, yeah, that's the oldest flea market. Like madam, like the postcard that I gave you, on Saturday morning, right there is a really nice food market and another market. So it's a really nice area that's all in the Jordaan. It's a really nice area to be in on Saturdays.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a lot of small bars, a lot of small restaurants, coffee bars, everything.
Is the postcard that you gave it?
Yeah, it's on the yeah.
Yeah.
On the back of the postcard there's the address, and there you should go on Saturday morning. That's really nice.
Yeah. The Jordaan is becoming the up and coming place.
It was of course the poorest place to live in the 1920s.
Now they say it's the coolest place.
Now it's the coolest place. Yes. Yeah. And I'm lucky I didn't left, so I just stayed in the house.
Oh, so your property value.
Very high. I bought it right in time. I bought it in the time of the Gilder. So now it's euros. So it's
Oh, before it's called
Gilder.
Gilder. Oh, Gilder.
Yeah, yes. And they say when the euro came, it said it would be 50-50. It would be the same. But now it's almost tripled. Yeah. But the other way, it's also impossible to buy something new. So something for my old age.
You can sell the old one and
Rent a new one. This is the church, Moses and Aaron Church. And here you can see this is the flea market. It's every day, only not on Saturday, not on Sunday. And this is the old Jewish quarter. This is where before the war, a lot of the Jews were living from Amsterdam. They were all living in this neighborhood.
Jewish quarter.
This is the National Opera. Here's the Opera House, and it's also the city. It's the town hall. It's also right here. If you look to the left, you can see one of the oldest wooden bridges of Amsterdam. It's right there. See? And this is the River Amstel. See? This is the River Amstel that goes all the way through Amsterdam.
This is where all the canal tour.
All the canal tours will take you.
What's that say?
Rembrandtplein.
Rembrandt.
Yeah, actually.
Rembrandtplein.
Rembrandtplein. That's a square with a statue of Rembrandt, a famous painter, and it's also with a lot of bars and everything. So. But this runs all the way, actually, to the central station.
So we are having a scenic route. We're having a scenic route.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful, Joseph.
And the part here, the house here on the over there on the right hand side, the white house here on the corner.
Yeah.
That was the apartment of Freddie Heineken.
Oh.
Heineken, or the founder of Heineken beer. Yeah.
Need to go and visit the Heineken Museum.
Yeah, you can go to the Heineken experience.
She just come out.
Yeah, they're crazy.
You have to look out for them.
Yeah, because if you hit them, oh, you're in big trouble with the car.
She didn't even look at you.
No? This is called the Rokin. Here, this is the Rokin. And this used to be an open harbor with the sea.
You guys are actually very nice to stop.
Sorry, madam?
No, I said you guys are actually very nice to stop. Like
Yeah.
Italy, in France. they
Yeah,
don't
it's
stop
terrible.
for
No,
you.
but the thing is, the traffic is getting so aggressive, and I don't want to be like that. You know?
Yeah, they are just
I don't want to be like that. Everything is getting very aggressive.
What is the name of the street now?
This is the Rokin.
Rokin.
Rokin. This used to be an open harbor with the sea.
Rokin.
Yeah.
We probably will walk around here more.
Yeah.
This is where all the tourists walk, right?
And there are so many small shops.
Yeah. And you also have a lot of small shops in the neighborhood called the 9 Streets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that means there are 3 canals: Prinsengracht, Keizersgracht, and Herengracht. And in between these canals, you have these cross streets. You know.
Oh, this is the 9th Street area?
No. The 9th Street area is right over there. Yeah. If you would walk here through this square over there, yeah, there where you can see, and then you can walk in straight into the 9th Streets.
We must be
And
near
your
Dam
hotel
Square
is
now.
just around. Your hotel is just a
Yeah,
little bit further.
I recognize those buildings.
Yeah.
Mama
See,
Pancake.
here's the metro. There's metro everywhere. Over there's Dam Square.
Dam
Yeah,
Square.
there's Dam Square.
Chinese restaurant. Sichuan.
I used to be Choi Kwai. When I was 17, 18,
Yeah.
I was Choi Kwai.
What does that mean?
Joy Guai.
Joy Guai?
I was selling.
Drunk?
I was selling vegetables and like peppers and all kinds of.
Where?
Here in Amsterdam, I was selling to all the Chinese restaurants.
What the, why
When I was 18.
But why they call you Joy Guai?
They always call it Choi Kwai. What means Choi Kwai?
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, they always said that it was a vegetable seller. Choi Kwai.
Choi Guai?
No?
I don't know. I thought it mean you are drunk always. A dead
maybe,
drunk.
Maybe that's why you called it Choi Kwai.
Because your pronunciation might be a little bit off, so I can't tell what it means.
Here's the,
Ah,
and
this
that's
is
the new,
Dam
that
Square.
is the new church in the Royal Palace. And here's your hotel.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So it can be better.
Wow, it's the busiest place.
Yeah, it's really busy. And the red light district is just behind your hotel.
Oh, I guess I have to go there at the evening.
Wow. This is like this is actually Times Square.
Hey,
Yeah.
we were originally booked at near the flower mark, and she changed it here.
No, but no, this is better. If you want to see the flower market, it's very close.
No, I thought that was much quiet place.
Oh, no, it's not quiet. It's not more quiet, no.